Did you know that Lyon is the food capital of France? We spent the weekend eating our way through the city to find out why.
Welcome to Lyon. We are super excited to explore this city, but mostly we're excited to eat because this is the food capital of France.
We've only got a weekend here, so we've got to fit a lot of food into a small amount of time, but I think I'm most excited for the traditional Lyonese restaurants, the bourgeons, where you get your saucisson, your quenelle, your coq au vin, whatever you want of these local dishes.
We're super excited. We'll bring you along with us. On our morning stroll hunting for breakfast and coffee, we stumbled across a super cool and local food market. It was such a good find. We had so many tasty snacks. We got some saucisson and some cheese to take back home. It was a perfect accident.
After buying some cheese and saucissons, my stomach was grumbling for some food, and the aromas from this market stall were amazing, making me need to try and have a taste. That sauce is nice. Just like a hash brown. Delicious sauce. Now to try and get the sausage somehow. Anyway, use hands. Super delicious. That's where we're about to go now. Luckily we don't have to walk up the hill. There is a funicular train that takes us up there, but we probably could walk it though.
Next stop, funicular. We did toy with the idea of walking up the massive hill, but with so much to do, we decided to take the super cheap, quick and easy funicular up to visit the basilica.
Lyon's Eiffel Tower, a little replica.
Even though the church is just stunning, the real reason to come up here is for the sprawling views across all of Lyon. We took a moment here to rest our legs with a cocktail, soaking in the spectacular views. We just finished up at Notre-Dame de Fourvièr. It is the most beautiful basilica. It is all blue with gold detailing. It was absolutely breathtaking. And
again, you can see it from all of Lyon. Every time you walk around Lyon, you just look up and see at the top of the hill. It's standing out, looking grandly over the city. So it was nice to go up here and see the view.
Super pretty.
And now we're walking to the ancient theatre of Fourvièr. Fourvièr. This Roman theatre is actually not one but two step theatres. The first was built in 15 BC and the second finished in the 2nd century. Both are still in remarkable condition today and even still used to host events.
It is so cool how many of these Roman historical places there are throughout Europe. Like, who even knows that there's an amphitheatre in Lyon? I didn't. It was now time for some lunch, so we thought we would try our luck at securing a table at the super famous Breizh Crepes. We just had really tasty crepes at the infamous Breizh Cafe. They are super famous in Paris and we saw there was one here in Lyon, so we had to give it a try.
We did a mix of sweet and savoury. Started with the savoury, which was potato, bacon, raclette cheese and some caramelised onion, and it was impeccable, delicious.
Really crispy, delicious buckwheat crepe, and then we had a sweet one with some apple and ice cream.
Definitely worth it.
Yum.
After walking all over Lyon, we're now ready to explore the Old Town, starting with St. Jean-Baptiste Church.
We've done 3 churches today now. So this is Church Saint-Jean and it is right in the middle of Old Lyon. It's pretty cool from the outside. Inside's a little plain, but they've got a nice little room with some papal outfits and artifacts.
Our adventures of the Old Town continue. It's a really nice old town. Lots of colourful buildings, nice restaurants, cool bars. It's a really nice place to spend some hours wandering around.
We kept strolling through the narrow cobbled streets of the Old Town and followed the crowd up an unassuming alleyway to find the Pink Tower of Lyon for a quick photo op. The most interesting resident that lived in this building was actually King Henry IV, who spent a few days here in the 1600s.
We'd spent so much time walking along the 2 beautiful rivers of Lyon, but each time we crossed a bridge, we were still enchanted by the sight of the pastel-coloured buildings and the sun glistening off the water. Lyon truly is a beautiful, beautiful city. After a long day of exploring, we were super keen for a traditional Lyonese meal, and was so excited to have secured a booking at the Michelin-starred Daniel and Denise. The bone marrow starter was insane, and the food only got better from there, with the scallop special and chicken tornado main dishes absolutely out of this world. The meal also came with a delicious side of fried potatoes and a creamy pasta bake. We have just finished up at Daniel and Denise, which was definitely the best meal we've had in Lyon so far. Certainly deserving of the Michelin star that it has. 10 out of 10 meal. Definitely go when you're in Lyon. We'll certainly be going back.
I know Peter said it before, but seriously, we couldn't get over walking across these bridges and along the Rhone River. It was just breathtaking.
Out for a foggy little morning walk to try and find a delicious boulangerie.
Yum.
First things first though, let's go grab a cup of coffee. We've had our coffee, now it's time to go to the boulangerie and we're going to Bakery Alban. So we're about to try the special Lyonnaise brioche, which is a praline brioche with almonds. Got this really bright pink praline through it. It feels really sticky, so it must have a glaze on it as well, so let's give it a go. Super sweet, but delicious. Got those almonds coming through. Yum. We're in Place Bellecour, which is the largest pedestrian square in all of Europe. It's been the base for some big military events here in Lyon, and it really is a big expansive square. It's like a huge amount of space with not a lot going on here, to be honest. I could put some seating or some gardens, I don't know, but it is huge space. It definitely feels like you're in the center of Lyon.
We are at Les Halles de Lyon Paul Bocuse, which is a Lyonnaise food hall and is meant to have some incredible local options. Let's go check it out. This looks so good. That was definitely more of a sit-down vibe than I was expecting from a food market, but we had a really tasty seafood lunch.
Yeah, I thought it'd be more casual, get something and go, and it was way more seafood heavy in there than expected as well, but it was a delicious lunch and something a little bit lighter with the seafood before we go really heavy with the Lyonnaise food tonight.
We sat down at a restaurant called Antonin and we had a really tasty grilled squid and a delicious seafood risotto.
Such a good risotto. I think we've walked across 4 different bridges already so far. We're going to try and do as many as we can while we're here in Lyon. It's just bridges all along the Rhone River.
And the view of the city is just incredible.
Got such a good day for it. It's not too hot. Perfect day just to stroll around the streets and explore the old town of Lyon. After another long day on our feet exploring the city, we were so ready for a pre-dinner drink and to sample some more French wine. Sauf Imprévu Wine Cave was right near our hotel and had a delicious selection of wines.
It is so beautiful here on the Rhone River at night. We just had a really tasty wine and we're on our way to yet another Lyonnaise meal.
After a couple of wines, it was time to walk to our final dinner in Lyon at Casse Museau for more traditional food and even more wine.
We just finished up at La Casse Museau and it was so good. We had our first quenelle and it was super tasty, worth the hype.
What else do we have? The steak bavette, which was delicious as well, but cooked a little bit rare for my liking, if I'm being honest.
And we had a Lyonnaise salad and a really good chocolate mousse.
That mousse was delicious. Come for the food, stay for the beauty. Honestly, this city was spectacular and small enough to feel like you've done most things in just 2 days. The food was definitely the standout and we can certainly see why it's called the food capital of France. We leave a little bit heavier and fatter in the waist, but also extremely happy.